Admittedly, I totally forgot I was working on this project. This is Hyper DBZ, the custom build here that I made personally, and there's a lot going on here. As you can see, it's pretty much custom from head to toe, from the UI to the characters themselves. I pretty much gutted, reworked everything. I'm a bit of a, for lack of a better term, a perfectionist. As far as the updates goes for my Hyper DBZ, it's been finalized for some time. I literally have nothing to touch. I even completed the sprites for characters that are incomplete upon public release, and I also went through and tweaked pretty much every character in the roster to make more sense. Big shout out to SS5 Java. I'm not really sure if it's SS5. I just call it that because the hair is white and that I believe that's the level. But this character is so underrated. It's so professionally made, so clean. I have the utmost respect for the person that made that. And now there is a new release that's been recently added to my build here, which is of course Kid Goku. This actually was released this year, actually months ago, and it's a very cleanly made character that somebody put, their blood and sweat into. If you're not familiar with this build, if this is your first time seeing one of these videos pertaining to this build, it's on a program called MUGEN, which is a 2D fighter for PC. It basically gives you the ability to do anything. So, as far as the updates goes, the newest things I've added in here is, of course, the armorless Vegeta. Yeah, this is an updated version of him. If you see an asterisk after a character's name, that means they transform. So this is a new transforming Vegeta. He has specifically an idol that was changed, some charge moves, etc. Just a few minute things, but for me, they were necessary. Aside from that, another update was I recently switched out my Goku with another publicly released Goku, which is actually an update of the transforming Goku or Goku edit that was released on Mugen quite some time ago. Someone finally got around to updating it again, and it gives him a new idol also, and the idol's incredible. Of course, this Kid Goku. I'm going to showcase this Kid Goku real quick, or quickly. Hopefully, I got the base skin here, and that's kind of like the base skin, close enough. So this Kid Goku is simply amazing. Every move on this character is fluidly and professionally animated. His jump animations, as you can see here, are different from one another, which is important to me. Something about switching up or diversifying the animations makes animation in general superior, in my opinion. Um, this is immaculate, man. Everything about this character just screams incredible. Let's do a few combos here. This is actually my first time playing with the character. I have no idea how to air combo. Oh, okay. So good. This character is just so good. But yeah, this is the new Kid Goku. I call it S2 or Season 2 because I noticed he's wearing a blue gi for his default art here. So I believe he gets the blue gi later in the series. So I just call it S2, even though I know it's not second season. It's just later in the original season. So I'm going to quickly showcase the differences here. Main difference being here, this is one of my newly added characters, which is Transforming Vegeta. Pick him real quick. I'm picking the alternate version of Vegeta. This is sort of the minute differences here in their stances and their moves. Pretty immediate there. You can see it there for his his idol stance. It's completely different idol stance. Even his color scheme slightly off or different from one another. It's pretty amazing, man. These little things like this kind of, for me personally, they push the they make it more impressive. So I'm gonna move along here. I'm just gonna go down the list here and show the differences. So these are both Super Saiyans. I'm guessing they're the same. I picked the wrong color for that character. No, they're not the same. These two have different stances. As you see, regular Super Saiyan and SS2, they have different stances here. I picked the wrong color. Let's see if I can get the base color here. Yeah, that's close enough. But yeah, you can see the stance different there. That Vegeta's supposed to have blonde hair, but I'll let it slide. Let's do the next two. Okay, this is Majin Vegeta. See his evil stance. He's got a little shake to it. Looks very evil. And then of course SS4. Again, just showing off the differences, how jarringly different the stances are. Keep in mind, a majority of these characters were custom, or rather edited by myself. As you can see, God Super Saiyan flies for his idle stance. Everything's been thought through, as you can see there. Even his attacks are all air attacks. And then same for regular God Vegeta. As you can see, he sits there with his arms crossed. I actually added in blink animations for all of the characters, except for of course God Super Saiyan or the blue haired characters, because I don't think they have to blink at that point of power. But yeah, everything's been pretty much thought through, as you can see here. And if you look closely at my Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan or blue haired Vegeta, look at his armor. You'll notice I went back and I tweaked his armor and put the proper etching in his spandex, his black spandex, and I also smoothed out the shoulder pads on his armor, which is, by the way, done by hand. Very important. And it's not just applicable, as you can see here, to his idol. It's pretty much every animation the character has put into work. That's how meticulous I can be. So that's all of Vegeta stuff. I'm gonna go through Goku stuff. Both Kid Goku's here. This is actually a makeshift Kid Goku. It's based off of sprites from, I think, Budokan, well, a different 2D fighting game, and I just simply integrated the sprites into this game, and I also recoded the character to perfectly fit into into Hyper. I'm just gonna pick both of them just to showcase, really to show the difference in these two characters. So as you can see here, this new Kid Goku, or the S2 or Season 2 Goku here, his animation is different. It's I like it. It's more modernized. It gives me more of a hyper feeling to it, just the way it looks in general. And then you have the other Kid Goku, or the old school retro Kid Goku. This looks like it was pretty much stripped from the television show, which I also don't mind either. I don't mind, being able to play with characters that look like they're from the show. It's a good feeling. So both art styles are totally acceptable. Yeah, but that's just showcasing the differences between the two. So I'm just gonna go through here. I'm just gonna show the differences in the stances. Okay, so this is regular Goku and Super Saiyan Goku. I keep picking. I don't remember the button for the default palettes, but as you can see, the stances are totally different. And as for this Goku on the left, or Transformer Goku, if you look at his base stance, look at his fingers. He has two fingers up, which is actually a more modernized version of his stance. But that's a very slight edit that was made for the character. I just put the little animation in his fingers there because something about his hand being too stiff bothered me. So, just a little personal tweak. So let's move on here to the next two. Just showcasing the difference in their stances. SS2 on the left there is faster. As you can see, for 3, he sits there with his arms crossed, a little more rugged, a little more tougher looking. Just gotta keep it moving here. God in SS4. That's definitely not the right palette. Let's try this palette. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta show off the custom intros I drew in among the other sprites, all of the other sprites that I drew for SS4. As you can see there, if you have this character in Mugen, you should be impressed, because the original public release is garbage, in my opinion. Consider nothing is done for it sprite wise. So here's God Super Saiyan, or rather God Super Saiyan God and SS4 side by side. As you can see, they're totally different from each other. They all have custom stances, just wildly different. God Super Saiyan on the right, I believe he blinks. Yeah. I always put in a blink animation for the humanoid characters. Very important. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Doesn't matter. I didn't mean to do that though. Let me back out. Let me pick two Gokus. Hopefully that's the default color button here. Okay, so Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku here, blue hair. As you can see, I changed his idol to a flying idol. I also tweaked his moveset to be according so that his character's not, you know, coded in a stupid way. Yeah, all of his attacks, as you can see here, are properly linked. Can't remember the buttons. Yeah, they're properly linked air attacks. So everything is, all the combos are properly coded. But yeah, that's one major tweak I made, and I like it. It looks more powerful. It differentiates Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan from regular Super Saiyan God Goku, which is very important to me. And you can just see it here. It's awesome. So I'm gonna back out. Those are my latest updates. Also, another update, Jiren. Jiren had an update recently. I literally just put Jiren in here. It's an official Z2 Jiren, and I have to tweak this icon. I have to tweak the icon in the character select to match his new updated icon, which has a rounder eye, it has a younger looking face. I have to put it in here because my UI is special. It's not the icons aren't coded specifically in individual characters. I actually have to go in and internally tweak my UI because, as you can see here, it's animated. So yeah, that's one thing I've been meaning to do that I'll do later. I may post an update video. It's not really dire that I do that. Um, I'm sure there's something else I may have missed. Oh, I added in Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or Blue Vegito into the roster. He's underneath regular Super Saiyan Vegito in the secret area. It's just the thing that's here. He's been tweaked accordingly. His power and defense to be proper. Is, to be honest, power wise, Vegito is definitely he's about as strong as Beerus. Let's be honest here. He took out Brawly. And sorry if I'm nerding out here, but he took out the new modern Brawly from Super. And of course, I put Candy Vegito underneath regular Vegito, which makes sense to me again. Notice the asterisk next to Vegito's name here. Yeah, he transforms into both Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Blue in game, which is super cool. I just like that option there. I can't remember if I covered this. This is a custom-made Trunks. I basically took all the Budokai sprites and I recoded and pretty much made from scratch my own Hyper DBZ version of this character. And for some reason, they turned out incredible. But I'll just showcase it. Why am I talking about it? I'll just showcase it real quick. Just to show all the tweaks. The most outstanding tweak you'll notice here immediately with Trunks is his animations. I went in and tweaked his animations to be more fluid and more hyper-like. If you look at his hair, specifically that hair bounce, there's a little bit of tweening on his breath movements. Just a little bit more fluidity to make his animation stand out more and look cooler. As you can tell there from his sound effects, I put Hyper DBZ sound effects on this character. Oh yeah, and he's a 6-button character now instead of I believe the original release for the character, it was either 3 or just 4 buttons to do different attacks, which was a no-go for me. They're all properly linked, as you can see there. He's pretty much perfect, man. His taunt is actually like, I want to call it a charge. I think his taunt is a charge. I don't know what to call it. That's his taunt. Looks really cool. He can also he can transform. He's a transforming character. He has an asterisk after his name, so I can just hold a few buttons and pretty much go Super Saiyan. He uses Budokai sprites, by the way. And then there's an alternate version of the character, which is not official, but a fan-made release that follows the official format of Hyper DBZ, which is this one, which I'll showcase here, just so you can feel how different they are. Very much different. I went into CNS, of course, any dev files, and I properly, tweaked the attack and defense for this level of the character accordingly. So he's slightly stronger than the transforming version. I know there's things I tweaked with this dude animation-wise, because I think there were the beta release of his character specifically, he had some better animations. So I just simply put him in there where I thought applicable, and this is the end result, which is a super cool Trunks character. So yeah, that's my hyper. Again, this is done just like Marvel vs. Capcom 2. You saw I completed the globe from MBC 2, but I still occasionally do updates and add to it. Same applies to this game. I'll be updating and adding things to it where applicable. Again, I'm sure there's something I may have missed here for this update video, but I tried my best to cover everything. And that's pretty much it. If you rock with me, I rock with you. God bless.